In the vast plains of Kenya's Masai Mara, lions roam with undeniable dominance, yet their presence has sparked deep conflict with local communities. These powerful predators often leave behind devastating losses, preying on cattle, goats, and sheep, the very lifeline of many families who rely on their herds for survival. Over the years, villagers have tried numerous solutions, from building stronger enclosures to using deterrent fires and even relocating lions, but most efforts have failed against the persistence and cunning of these apex hunters. Lions continue to cause crippling economic damage, heighten human-wildlife tensions, and threaten the fragile balance between conservation and human livelihood. With lives and livelihoods at stake, one question stands above all: could hunting be the most effective answer to this escalating crisis? Stay with us as we uncover the truth and explore how people are fighting back against this growing lion threat. When it comes to hunting lions in Kenya, firearms remain the most trusted method for many experienced hunters. The African lion is not only one of the most iconic predators in the savannah, but also one of the most dangerous to face.
Whoa.
To bring down such a powerful animal, hunters usually rely on large caliber rifles such as the .375 HNH Magnum, .416 Rigby, or even the .458 Lock. These calibers are chosen for their immense stopping power, capable of penetrating thick muscle and bone while ensuring a quick and ethical kill. More than just raw power, however, hunters must pay close attention to shot placement. A carefully aimed shot to the chest or shoulder region is critical, as it targets the heart and lungs, instantly reducing the risk of the lion charging. In this high-stakes encounter, precision is as vital as power.
Although lions
Placing the gun properly is another factor that separates success from disaster. Lions often move silently through tall Kenyan grass, blending into the golden landscape and striking when least expected. To stay prepared, hunters should always maintain a steady stance, whether kneeling or standing, and use natural supports like tree trunks, termite mounds, or shooting sticks for stability. Keeping the rifle shouldered and ready is important, as opportunities often appear suddenly and disappear within seconds. A hunter who hesitates or fumbles in these critical moments risks facing the full fury of an apex predator. In Kenya's wide-open savannah, accuracy and readiness become the hunter's greatest allies. There are also crucial notes every rifle hunter must remember. Patience is essential, since lions often stalk silently, waiting for the perfect moment to move. Wind direction must be carefully checked, as a shift in the breeze could carry human scent directly toward the predator and ruin the hunt. Shots should be taken within the effective range of 50 to 100 yards, where accuracy and bullet impact are strongest. Anything farther invites unnecessary risk. Most importantly, hunters must always be prepared for the possibility of a wounded lion. A lion that has been hit but not taken down immediately can turn into the most dangerous animal in Africa, charging with speed and ferocity. Having a backup shot ready can mean the difference between survival and tragedy.
Let's wait a bit, wait a bit.
Bow hunting lions, by contrast, presents an entirely different level of challenge. Unlike rifles, bows demand close encounters, requiring the hunter to creep within 30 to 40 yards of the lion. A powerful compound bow with a draw weight of at least 70 pounds is necessary, along with razor-sharp broadhead arrows built for maximum penetration. Even with the best equipment, success relies heavily on the hunter's stealth, nerves, and ability to remain undetected in the presence of one of the world's most intelligent predators. Unlike a rifle shot, which can reach far across the savannah, a bow requires the hunter to step directly into the lion's world, raising the tension with every careful step forward. Proper placement of the bow is absolutely critical. Hunters must approach from downwind, moving silently and using the terrain for cover. Drawing the bow should only be done at the perfect moment when the lion is unaware and calm, because even the slightest sound or motion can trigger an instant reaction. The aim is typically directed just behind the shoulder, where a well-placed arrow can strike the heart or lungs. The margin for error is slim, and every action must be smooth and deliberate. At such close range, the hunter feels not only the weight of the bowstring but also the electrifying presence of the predator just yards away. There are also special considerations every bow hunter should keep in mind. Unlike the immediate shock delivered by a rifle, arrows kill by bleeding, which means the lion may still run or, worse, charge after being struck. The hunter must be prepared for rapid follow-up shots or rely on a team for backup. Physical strength and stamina are also essential, as holding a bow at full draw for extended moments can test both endurance and mental focus. Bow hunting lions is not just a matter of skill, it demands raw courage, self-control, and the ability to stay calm in one of the most dangerous hunting scenarios on Earth. For many, this is the ultimate test of both hunter and human spirit. When comparing rifles and bows, it becomes clear that each method carries its own advantages and risks. Rifles provide greater safety, longer range, and unmatched stopping power, making them the more practical choice for most hunters in Kenya's vast and unpredictable wilderness. Bow hunting, however, strips away the distance and demands that the hunter face the lion up close, testing patience, courage, and precision in ways that few other hunts can match. While firearms ensure more control and security, bows deliver the raw thrill of stepping into the lion's domain with nothing but silence, skill, and nerve. So, which method would you choose, the power and precision of the rifle, or the raw challenge of the bow? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more thrilling hunting adventures across Africa's wild savannas. In Spain, particularly in the vineyards of La Rioja and the olive groves of Andalusia, wild boars have become a fierce force. Their numbers now exceed 1 million nationwide, and their rapid reproduction devastates agriculture, tearing apart vineyards and causing annual damage of more than €50 million. Beyond the fields, these animals invade towns, rummage through trash, and create traffic hazards that threaten human lives. Farmers struggle as their livelihoods are torn apart, while city residents face the daily stress of confronting these aggressive invaders. Faced with such widespread destruction, how do people here deal with them and what methods are being used to combat this growing threat? Stay tuned to find out more. Wild boar hunting in Spain has a long tradition, and one of the oldest yet highly effective methods is trapping. Farmers and hunters often use traps when dealing with destructive boar populations invading vineyards, olive groves, and farmland. Heavy-duty metal cages, baited with corn or acorns, are placed near water sources or along paths that wild boars frequently use. These traps are designed not only to capture a single animal but sometimes entire groups, making them useful for large-scale control in regions where wild boar populations have exploded. The trapping process requires both patience and knowledge of animal behavior. Hunters carefully study tracks and feeding habits before placing traps in strategic locations. To increase success, they disguise the cages with brush or soil to blend into the surroundings, making them less suspicious to wary boars. Once captured, the animals are either relocated, culled, or processed into meat, ensuring nothing goes to waste. This method offers a reliable solution in areas where firearms are restricted due to proximity to villages or farmland. Despite its practicality, trapping wild boar is not easy. Boars are intelligent, cautious, and often avoid unfamiliar objects in their environment, meaning a poorly placed trap may go untouched for weeks. Hunters must check traps regularly, not only to reset them but also to ensure animal welfare, as captured boars can injure themselves while struggling to escape. The challenge lies in balancing efficiency with humane practices while minimizing risks to non-target animals that might wander into the cages. Ultimately, wild boar trapping plays an important role in Spain's broader management strategy. With populations estimated in the millions and agricultural losses exceeding 50 million euros annually, traps help farmers protect their livelihoods while reducing the ecological imbalance caused by this invasive animal. Although traditional, the method remains highly relevant today, especially in regions where modern hunting approaches are difficult to apply.
Good hog here.
In contrast, bow hunting offers a more personal and challenging experience, combining ancient tradition with modern skill. In the forests of Castilla y Leon or the rugged terrain of Extremadura, bow hunters stalk wild boars with patience and stealth. Armed only with a compound or recurve bow, hunters rely on silence and precision, making every shot a true test of discipline. Unlike traps, bow hunting emphasizes the pursuit itself, bringing hunters closer to the natural rhythm of the animal. This form of hunting demands thorough preparation. Hunters practice tirelessly to ensure they can draw, aim, and release arrows with deadly accuracy, since a missed shot can mean a long and difficult track. Specialized equipment such as broadhead arrows and camouflage clothing increase the chances of success, but the real challenge lies in closing the distance. Approaching within 20 to 30 yards of a boar, an animal known for its sharp senses and fierce defense when threatened, is no easy feat. The thrill of bow hunting wild boar comes from the unpredictability of the encounter. A hunter may wait silently for hours in a tree stand overlooking a feeding area, or slowly track fresh signs through the undergrowth, never knowing when a massive tusker might emerge. Each shot carries weight, demanding precision and ethical responsibility. For many hunters, the hunt is not only about harvesting an animal but also about proving skill, patience, and respect for the pursuit itself. Bow hunting appeals to those seeking a sustainable, sport-driven approach with minimal environmental disturbance. While less efficient than trapping for population control, it remains a cherished practice in Spain, blending culture, tradition, and sport. Together, trapping and bow hunting highlight the diverse strategies Spaniards use to face the wild boar challenge, balancing necessity with heritage in the ongoing struggle against one of Europe's most adaptable animals. Which method do you think is more effective? Strategic traps that can capture entire groups or the precise silence of the bow in the forest? Have you ever tried hunting wild boar yourself, and if so, which method would you choose? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more hunting stories, strategies, and real encounters from the wild.
Smoked. Come on, babe.
In the savannah woodlands of Kruger National Park, South Africa, this elusive big cat roams freely, using its agility and camouflage to stalk prey. However, living near rural settlements often brings it into conflict with humans. At times, leopards slip beyond the park boundaries to hunt goats, sheep, or even guard dogs, causing farmers heavy losses and constant concern. In some cases, sightings of leopards at night near villages have sparked genuine fear among residents. So, how do the people here protect their livelihoods while living alongside one of Africa's most skilled predators? Join us as we explore the challenges, risks, and clever solutions developed to coexist with this stealthy feline. The leopard is one of the hardest big cats to encounter in Africa, famous for its stealth, agility, and remarkable adaptability. In South Africa, they live across varied terrains, from the rocky hills of Limpopo province to the dense bushveld of KwaZulu-Natal. Adult males can weigh between 110 and 200 pounds, while females generally range from 65 to 143 pounds. For hunters, pursuing a leopard is considered one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences in African big game hunting. When planning a leopard hunt, certain essentials must be considered. South African law requires hunters to obtain the proper permits and comply with provincial regulations, and leopard hunting seasons are typically restricted to ensure sustainable population management. Ethical hunting practices such as avoiding shots at running animals and ensuring a quick, humane kill are not only legal requirements but also a mark of respect for the animal. Physical preparation is equally important. Hunters must be fit enough to endure long hours in blinds, withstand the hot days and cold nights of the African bush, and stay alert in potentially dangerous situations. A well-prepared hunter, equipped with the right gear and knowledge, can experience one of the most challenging and unforgettable hunts in Africa. When it comes to leopard hunting in South Africa, rifle hunting is the most widely used and strictly regulated method. Hunters typically use large caliber rifles such as the .300 Winchester Magnum or .375 HNH Magnum, which have enough power to humanely take down a leopard with a single accurate shot. A common technique is bait hunting, where hunters place fresh bait, often blue wildebeest or warthog meat, high in a tree within the leopard's territory. The hunter then sets up a blind 50 to 100 yards away, allowing for a precise and effective shot when the leopard approaches. Patience is key, as it may take several days for a leopard to take the bait. Hunters must also be aware of the dangers posed by wounded leopards. An injured but still living leopard can become extremely aggressive, launching lightning-fast counterattacks from close range. For this reason, experienced hunters stress aiming for the vital heart-lung area located just behind the shoulder. Having a professional hunter skilled in tracking and handling dangerous encounters is crucial. Many seasoned hunters also recommend carrying a backup weapon, such as a 12-gauge shotgun loaded with slugs, for emergencies. Although rifle hunting is highly effective, leopards remain a formidable challenge. Primarily nocturnal, they use their keen senses of smell, hearing, and sight to avoid both traps and hunters. A leopard can move more than 20 feet in a single bound and sprint at speeds up to 36 miles per hour, giving them a major advantage if they sense danger. Their elusive nature often means hunters only get a fleeting glimpse, requiring split-second decisions and pinpoint accuracy. So, knowing how elusive and powerful the leopard is, would you dare take on the challenge of hunting one in the wilds of South Africa? Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us if you would face this stealthy predator under the African moonlight.
It's done.
Good job. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you guys.